So this is an island located about 1 month's journey by sea using wind from the Arab world, the Mediterranean coast there by Syria. And it is an island with expertise in spying and espionage, you know. A hint for you, James Bond kind of stuff. And Jasasa pointed to the ruins of a monastery and said, there's someone waiting for you there. So this is an island in which religion will eventually crumble, and churches are going to be sold, restaurants and discotheques and bingo halls. Churches on sale, because nobody going to church. And so they hurried. And when they got to the ruins of the monastery, they found this human being. He looks like a human being, but he's in chains. His hands are chained to his neck, and his feet are chained together. And he questions them. And they are very interesting questions. For that you must read this book. And then he said, I am Dajjal. I am Dajjal. And when I am released, so up to this point in time he's not as yet been released. This is about the 2nd or 3rd year after the Hijrah in Medina. When I am released, I'll enter every town and every city, but he didn't mention Kampung. For our audience outside of Malaysia, Kampung means village. So protection from Dajjal is better in the village, in Kampung, than in the city. So when Dajjal is released, it will be from this island that he is going to commence his effort to rule the world from Jerusalem, from the Holy Land. Which island is it? I came to the conclusion that it was Britain. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Dajjal is released, he will live on earth for 40 days. Don't make the mistake of counting 40 days as 1 month and 10 days or 1 month and 11 days. No. Don't do that. Someone asked the Prophet ﷺ, which was the first masjid which was built? He said, the one in Arabia, the Kaaba, by Ibrahim ﷺ. And then someone asked him, which was the second masjid which was built by a prophet? He said, the one in Jerusalem, Masjid al-Aqsa, by Sulaiman ﷺ. And then he was asked, how much time elapsed between the construction of the two? He said, 40 years. He said, 40 years. When every single Arab in Arabia would know that it is far, far, far more than 40 years, but thousands of years in between. Obviously, when he said 40 years, he's speaking symbolically. So when he says that Dajjal will live on earth for 40 days, do not take it literally, please. The 40 days, he says, 1 day would be like a year. He didn't say 1 day would be a year, did he? He said 1 day would be like a year. 1 day would be like a month. And 1 day would be like a week. And all the rest of his days would be like your days. So they subtract 3 from 40. Strange mathematics. And they get 37. So they said, when he is in our day like a year, our day like his day, he's going to live for 37 days. How can you be born and you're still in your diaper after 37 days? still drinking your mother's milk, and yet become a young